Okay, cool. Okay, so I want to thank all of you for tuning into the Last Words with Babs podcast. I've got a really great guest on today to speak on his journey, his business, and and yeah, just to uh get to know him better and just um have a chat. So thank you, Marin, for joining, and yeah,
Babs, thanks so much for the call. It's a pleasure to be here and to share my story.
pleasure. Okay, so yeah, let's I guess start from the beginning of of your journey. Just sort of tell us a bit about yourself, maybe how you started in your business and basically a bit about your journey from the start.
Yeah, sure. So I'm born and raised in Croatia. I'm originally from there. At like 6.5 years ago, I decided that I'm done with my corporate job. I was enough of it. I felt that I should try to do things on my own, that I should try, entrepreneurship, that it really made sense because I was really into it. So I was in a finance role before this. So uh but I just I just saw that the amount of work and effort that I'm giving in, that it would maybe had a sense that I tried to do it on my own. And my wife then also like like in influenced me and said it really makes sense that you try being entrepreneur and that you try to build your own stuff. And yeah, so then I decided to quit. I quit my job, and I was uh, I was interested in this whole like startup world. How can I build a tech product that is new out there, and I want to disrupt a market and things like that. So I really got appealed to that. So I want to build a product because I I was always a fan of software world, so I always appreciated a good piece of software. I wanted to build my own. So yeah, then I decided. So my first idea was like, uh, because I didn't had much x x x experience at that point. My first idea was, um, let's build a market research app so that owners of bars and restaurants their can check their their service, and the app would work. You log into your app, you request that a mystery shopper comes to your bar, and then they rate your service, quality of food, of the environment and things like that. So that was first idea I pursued. And after like 6 or 8 months, it was obvious that it didn't had any clients, so we built a product, but the market didn't respond the best to it. So we did had a couple of pilots, but it wasn't sticky, and we didn't had clients and sales. So then as we were into it, then I decided, okay, so we built a product, but let's try to find let's let's see, can this work for somebody else. And then we pivoted slightly and started offering the same product just for the banks, because banks in Croatia at that point they were already doing a similar projects, and they wanted to find out the level of service in all of their banks. And then I somehow uh, I somehow got a meeting with one of the biggest Croatian banks called Zaba, and they were our first clients. So that was pretty amazing to know. I was 26 years of age at that stage. I didn't, like, you wouldn't think that is possible to build a product that then that just from your idea. I was self-taught at that point, and like that you can sell it to such a big client and then they would use it. So they were our first big client. um, and then from then we acquired the bigger Croatian clients, or either retail shops, some brands. And then I spent those first 4 years like acquiring new clients, building the different market research product for surveys and things like that. And then after 4 years, we had a bigger idea. So how can we create a one bigger product out of them all? That could be a global story and global product that we can scale up out of the Croatia to UK and US, and that we can see that it is scalable, and that most importantly that it makes sense for our clients. And then at 2020, we started developing a market research product that actually makes market research simple, fast, and easy to use. And the whole idea was, if you are a brand or agency or anyone who wants to test your idea or new product or anything, that you could come to our tool, that you can select a profile of people that you want to test with them, and that you can ask them a question, 2, 5, 10, that you can show them a product, a video of media. So we connect you with them inside one tool. You build the survey and you get the results inside one day. So the whole idea was, let's make market research more fast, efficient, and easy to use, so that it's not only reserved for the big uh, for the big players, so that every SME can use market research as well. So we started developing that in 2020, and then 1 year after that, we raised an investment round, a pre-seed round. And then with that, we finished the product, and we expanded to the UK. Then, like, at that stage, like 3 years ago, I moved to UK to hire our first team here, to get our first clients, to open an office, and things like that. So yeah, that was 2 years ago. And then it wasn't a simple step as well, of course. Opening a new area market, getting clients and things like that. So we were fresh and new here, and it was a really tough job to do. But yeah, so we did that, and today, like, majority of our clients are actually UK. Currently, we are raising our second investment round, and with that, we plan to expand to US, our next stop. So yeah, that's in a nutshell our journey.
No,
I
that's
can
great.
explain.
No, that's wonderful seeing how it's sort of grown and developed, and sort of how many clients that sort of have in your on your box as well. Um So I guess the next question I'll probably ask is, or I would say is, what sort of tips, I guess, could you give to somebody who wants to get into your sector, maybe in the business sector, and they've got a company that they're trying to go and develop from the ground zero. Um, what sort of tips would you sort of give for them in terms of how to start, how to sort of slowly grow, and sort of how to really sort of develop their business from zero to to the next stage.
Yeah. I mean, like, if someone wants to be an entrepreneur, they need to prepare themselves for a long, long ride. I, I I would say if you are not ready to like invest 10 years of your time and hard effort to it, don't do it, because you're not going to see results in 1, 2, 3 years, or at least you're not going to see those big results
Yeah,
which we all hope and work for. So be prepared that this is a long ride with a
yeah,
lot of ups and downs. It's not going to be, it's really not easy, like you really need to have a tough skin for things. You need to persevere. You need to be ready to give 10 years, and then you need to be ready for all the ups and downs. You need to be ready to learn all the time, because if you look at it as entrepreneur, you need to cover everything. You need to know a little bit about about everything, from finance to sales to how to market your product, position yourselves, how to handle a team, how to build a product, how to, like,
yeah,
you need to know a lot of stuff. Of course, if you want to partner up with someone, then you divide the areas.
yeah,
So, for example, I have a CTO. So I am in charge of the business side of our company, and he is in charge of the technical part. So that's also a good way if you want to find a partner. But just to be just to say it as well, so the partner is, you need really to be sure that you can trust her or him,
yeah,
uh, because they say it, and it's really true. It is like a marriage with your partner, and the things are going to get tough, and then in those times you're going to see like true face of them and things like that. So if you partner up, be sure that the partner is someone, not only that they have skills, but most importantly that you can trust them and that they can
yeah,
trust you. Um, but yeah, so think about having a partner as well. The third thing that I would say, if you have any experience before, it is, so for example, I started in a sector that I didn't had much experience before, or contacts or anything, and that just made it much more harder. So if you had a job before that, a good thing would be to think about the sector that you were before. Are there any problems that you would like to solve? Are there that you saw like firsthand and you experienced them? It's going to be much easier, because you know that the problem is existing, and then you can think how to solve it. And then you have also the contacts before from your previous job and role, and you can use those in acquiring first clients or partners or suppliers or anything. So that's always a great thing for someone who had jobs before. But if you didn't, then you need to start from scratch. But entrepreneurship is a life call. Like it's really an adventure identity as well, and I really found myself in that role, and the only thing that I would change, I would start sooner. So I started at 26 years of age. Of
Yeah,
course, there are many examples like it's never too late. Even in your 40s and 50s and 60s,
mm,
to have a different set of skills and also like life
yeah,
experience that you can use. But if you are doubting right now, don't wait, because you need the time, you need the years to get those results. So sooner you start, it's going to be better. And just the satisfaction you get from building your own product, your own team, getting those first clients, those things you wouldn't expect, but they feel so good. They feel much better than receiving any material reward. Like, of
yeah,
course, at the end of the day, you want the money as well. But I'm sure that a lot of entrepreneurs will settle for less money, but for the projects they've enjoyed and they built by themselves. Like,
yeah,
there is true joy in inside that.
yeah. No, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you on that. So I guess one other question I have is, do you have a from the stage you are now, do you have a, I guess, a vision or a plan of where you want to take it in the next in this year or in the next 2 years or so?
Yeah. So our like so right now we are fundraising the second investment round, and
Yeah,
with that we want to do what we did the last 2 years with UK. So we want to so of course we want to invest more inside our product. We have some we have some great new things building on around Gen AI and things like that. But the next big thing for us would be to make the leap to US. So that's our next big phase, which we plan to start later this year. So that's our next big step and plan.
yeah. Wow, that's a big market that you're sort of getting into. So I think that's sort of great that you're sort of doing that. Having that sort of goal and target for you to achieve. Yeah. So I want to thank you for coming on, sharing a bit about your journey and your business and how it's going. I just want to say how impressed and how humbled I am that you sort of came to sort of speak because I saw your business and I saw your page and you're doing really big stuff and really sort of great stuff here um so I do appreciate you sort of coming on and sort of having a chat with me about your journey and having my fans to sort of know you and sort of know the stuff that you're doing as well. It's sort of great. So yeah, where can people find you and sort of search for a business and sort of like apply or sort of join and stuff?
LinkedIn is the best place. I'm really active there. So feel free to connect with me, send me a DM. Let's connect and chat. So feel free to do that there.
Okay, perfect, man. So I do wanna say thanks for coming on again. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we can do another catch up in a year or two and sort of see how far you sort of grown, um, see how your US market is doing as well,
Okay.
and yeah, yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks, man. See you
Thank
later.
you.
Appreciate you. Okay, let me. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for tuning to the last words by podcast. It's been me and Marin on the podcast, so I appreciate you all. See you all later. God bless.